Hi guys, I want to start off the week by going through daily homework page number 125 with you. So I already have my name and today's date, May 4th, and the signature. My first question is a subtraction question, 7,901 minus 5,648. I'm going to stack it and use borrowing. So I have 7,901 minus 5,648. Now, when I look at this question, I can see that I've got 7,000 minus 5,000 and 900 minus 600. So I know my answer is going to be 2,000, maybe 2,200, something like that. So let's get started in the figuring out the exact answer. Now, this is a bit of a tricky one because we have 1 minus 8. So if I borrow, my first place I look to borrow from is the tens place. And there has to be some borrowing that happens before that in order for that zero to have something to lend, right? So it has borrowing, or so you can use borrowing. So what I do is I start off by borrowing with the zero. So I'm gonna borrow from the hundreds place first. I'm gonna make this 900, 800, and that's gonna put 100 over to the tens place. Now that really is 10 tens. So I have 10 tens here now. Then I'm gonna take one of those tens and move it over to the ones place. So now I'm gonna have 9 tens here. And if I put 10 to this 11, 10 to this 1, 10 plus 1 is 11. What I have here is 7,000 plus 800 plus 90 plus 11, which if you look at it is 7,800 plus 90 plus 11 is actually 7,901. I haven't lost any of my numbers. I haven't gained any numbers. I've just redistributed where they are. So instead of 7,901, I have 7,890 and 11. So that's how I'm going to set up this question. So now from here, I can do my subtracting. So I have 11 minus 8, that's 3. I have 9 tens minus 4 tens, that's 5 tens or 50. I have 8 hundreds minus 6 hundreds, well 8 minus 6 is 2, so that's 200. And 7,000 minus 5,000, well that's 2,000. So my answer is 2,253. Pretty close to what I estimated to start with. Okay, my next question is 1,000 times 10. Remember that if it was 1,000 times 1, it would be 1,000. And 1,000 times 10, I'm moving everything over a place value, so it is now 10,000. I did put a little space between these two zeros just to make it easier to tell what place value everything was in. So this is 10,000. All right, number 3 says something times 3 is equal to 44 minus 23. So my first step is to take 44 and subtract 23. So if I look at my number here, I have in the ones place 4 minus 3, that's 1. In the tens place, I have 40 minus 20, that's 20. So I'm left with 21. Now, how many 3s does it take to get to 21? Well, there is 7 3s to get to 21. 7 times 3 is 21. If I look at this, 21 divided by 3 equals 7. That might be another way to look at it. I have a fraction, or I have a circle that is divided into fractions, and I want to know how many are shaded. So you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4 that are shaded in, and there's 4 that are unshaded. So if I add the unshaded plus the shaded, that gives me 8 total pieces that this circle has been divided into. So 4/8. Last thing I have is a fact family. So 4 times 5, well, if you're going by 5s, it's 5, 10, 15, 20. So 4 5s is 20. So if I know that 5 times 4 is 20. I know 20 divided by 5 is 4. And I know 20 divided by 4 is 5. Make sure you do 10 to 20 minutes of Lexia today. And don't forget to write down what you read and what you learned. And that can include the work you've done on Lexia. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again soon.